you have all this education, but you're shitty with dealing with people, then you fucked. You know, it doesn't matter what you know. You graduate from Harvard. I know a guy who graduated from Harvard can't even find a goddamn job. Just 6'10", can't find a fucking job. End up calling me up. I said, "What do you need?" "Chifu, I need it to the point. I need a one more a safe way to." I'm like, "Dude, you got a fucking degree from Harvard."
Wait, Justin?
Call Justin, 6'10". You can't find a fucking job? Again, I just can't work with people. So I helped him up the security job, and now he's fucking helping to manage the office. But again, as soon as I send him up a job, never calls me, pretend it's like done. It's just end. I told him one day, I said, "You know what, Justin? It would be nice to hear from your voice once every year, just to give me a call, appreciate I got you a fucking job, you know, and just grow your friendship. You know, this is not the end of the favor. I'm gonna do it for you. And if you keep maintaining relationships, someday she comes in handy, you know." 等下。小姐，太热了这里。关了个热气可以。
Interesting to hear you speak Mandarin.
I speak Shaolin, Mandarin. I understand local Vietnamese and Phocanese.
And what?
Phocanese.
Phocanese?
Yeah.
That's a mixture.
Very different. I can't speak Phocanese, but I can understand what they're saying.
Where do they speak that?
Phocanese, kind of weird. Now, Chinatown, you usually most attend one usually runs by Phocanese or Vietnamese. The two biggest gangs, you know. So.
Isn't that Cambodian? No.
Cambodian, you get chewed up. Tenderloin, you got two gangs running. Vietnamese or Phocanese. Those are the two of the craziest one.
You speak
Muslims, right?
Toy San's easy. Yeah, I understand Toy San. Most likely, I can't speak Toy San, but I can understand 80-90%.
It's weird. It sounds weird.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of Tosan.
Huh?
I've never even heard of that.
Toy San is
Who
like
speaks that? What province speaks that?
Toy San actually Guangdong province.
Guangdong?
Yeah.
In the
China,
east side of Guangdong.
yeah, China has 255 dialects. Entire. 255 dialects, yeah. Well, same as Philippines.
Yeah, it's true.
Philippines has 250 dialects as well, you know.
I didn't know they got like 1,000 islands in the Philippines.
More than that.
More than that, yeah. Just these little islands. I mean, you could buy an island. They actually sell them. But what are you going to do with an island? Once you buy it, then all the money goes into developing it.
Well, you gotta buy one with fresh water.
小姐，
yeah.
这里很热啊。对，关掉一会儿吧。
I'm glad we went into these private rooms. That smoke was just killing me.
Man, you know, in the airport, when you guys go to the bathroom, there's a couple of dudes.
Oh, yeah.
The sign's like a big as hell, no smoke, and this two Chinese dude just keep. You think that's his last cigarette or something? Crazy.
Well, you know, being spoiled in California, they don't smoke in restaurants or nothing anymore, so I'm so used to my health. And then when I walked in this room, I was like, oh, no, I don't know how I'm going to eat, dude. I'm like,
Yeah, I can't eat when.
My nose is clogged up, dry.
that's why I picked the very end table, because I knew this table was going for it. I was all the cloud of smoke over there. I'm like, okay.
Another thing is like, when you go back down south, on the 7, 8, 9, we're gonna go out with some politicians having dinner. A few things that people should know. First, when the food serves, they first come out 1 or 2 dishes, you don't start eating. But what happened is, if you got 12 people sitting at the table, 1 dish comes, everybody compete. You wait till about 4 or 5 dishes on the table, then you start eating. Then everyone doesn't have to be compete. You don't want every dish shows up, it's boom, empty in fucking 30 seconds. Okay, that makes it look really low class and nasty. You usually wait like this is like, you got, this is carb and this is 1 dish. This is considered a dish. This don't consider. You wait till like a 1 or 2 comes out, then you start eating. And usually, if you're eating like a politician and stuff, you let them pick the spot before you eat. Before they sit down before you sit down. You know, like I think on the 9th, you're gonna pretty much seeing a couple like really powerful guys. They're gonna eat me
在
first.
上来一
Then if like the people eating, most likely you're gonna have in the VIP room, like the really big ones, right? So you got 2 or 3 tables. When those guys walk in, you guys kind of just chill. Let them sit, let them find a spot. You know, before you sit down, you don't sit down, you know, like, and then wait to them that they have to look for it. You know, they won't tell you where to sit, but you let them sit first. And usually, like, they'll pick the spot. It's, you know, it's a really kind of funny tradition. But after a while, you kind of naturally used to it without even think about, like where you sit represent how important you are. You know, it's really trippy. You know, the one usually not important, you sit your back like gym spot, dance spot. This is the spot. Usually it's not important. But in a neutral friend get together, it's not important. But if you eat with somebody extremely powerful, it's very important. Those are little tiny customs you have to know. Okay, you don't sit here or here if you're eating with the governor. You just don't. You don't earn that position. You sit over there. You know, when I first started learning, like, become team's driver, a couple of times I walk into the room, all these powerful people eating. I end up in the little couch, right? Tell them to sit on the couch. Like 2 or 3 drivers, I get pissed off at first. Fuck that. You know, I don't like to sit in the fucking couch where everybody's like cheers and make me look like I'm like nobody. Yeah. But after a while, you're starting to understand how it played the game. You know, once you know, and it was one of those days you just hang around with one of those guys like, get him a chair, sit over here. Then you know you're moving up. You know, and you know they're starting to talk to you. They look at you like you're somebody. But you kind of have to go through that process where you're nobody, and they look at you like you're transparent. You can't even see it. You're not exist. You know, so it's kind of shit like this. But China is a different culture than Americans. In American, everybody's equal. Right? It doesn't matter if you're a president of the United States, the mayor of San Francisco. You can eat the busboy or talk to people the same equal. In China, it's very different. You know, you will see a little bit more. When we go back down south, you know, you see different peoples, and you kind of starting to understand a little bit more. Like if you walk the big crowds, you don't walk ahead of the main guy. It's kind of like a natural. You go into the elevator, you don't go in before the main guy. So that's kind of like sort of a silent thing you need to
kind of follow the leader.
Exactly. You know, and you don't pass him, you don't fall too far behind him, you kind of around. You know, and these things all come down to a point where to you guys probably like, why the fuck you have to do that? That doesn't make sense. But unfortunately, China's been run like this for thousands of years. And all the leaders are genetically, naturally build up that kind of energy and environment. You know, so you kind of have to naturally follow the rules.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Yeah. Well, you understand, it makes sense. You don't, it doesn't make sense. Who wants the beer? I don't drink. Take it. Alright, let's start roll. Take the bun. This is good shit.
That's still cool, right?
No, that's 8.
No,
This is egg.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, that is.
steamed egg.
Let's go. Pick up a rock and roll.
I like the steamed egg when they make with lap chong.
What is this?
This one's good.
Probably, yeah. Try out.
Oh, this is yours. Mine. Sorry.
That's a small spoon. Try it out. Actually, the 8's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not too easy eating it with chopsticks.
Yeah.
You gotta be really talented.
Could be. I don't know. It's pretty tasty though. It's
Pretty
quite
good.
spicy.
What is this? Chicken?
Is that chicken? No, I don't think so, right?
With the one
Is
beer we did.
that in the bread?
That's a spicy beef.
Oh, beef.
They dip into the flowers with the deep fry.
It's good stuff.
A little spicy, well, Northern Chinese.
Yeah, probably easier because you can have sauce.
这太小了，这个东西。你大一点。Beef. Tell me, give me a little bigger spoon.
Yeah.
It's too small.
It's tiny. Thank you. George is thankful, right? You say thanks to people before you go.
You don't.
This
This
is
is
oh, that's okay.
Snatch one on the way.
Wow, this thing's spicy.
Yeah, which one?
Few of them. I think the 8 is pretty much all I can eat. I'm not like that, you know, so that's not the Mexican genes can eat burrito, you know.
I love spicy food. This is really nice.
Chinese bacon.
Oh, I love that.
That's a
awesome.
Chinese
That is awesome.
probably spicy too.
That's really tasty. Wow.
Yeah, isn't it brilliant?
Very good.
Yeah.
So spicy.
Spicy? Oh god. The spicy one than one of the two.
It's very good.
Nice work. What? Gosh, dude.
See, a VIP room, people don't open the door, delivery stuff. Open a little window, slip the food in.上面有没有冰水啊？
冷水。
对。
冰水 ice water.
对。I was thinking tonight maybe go across the street, get us some turkey fry.
Is there one?
I saw one on the road. There was like
There's a handful of them.
A what?
Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't want to lose
And
weight
you
too
know they're
much.
real respectful of the things around here.
How much do you weigh now?
202.
So you maintain the same weight more or less. No?
By the end of the trip, I'll probably like 190.
Wow.
Last time you just lost weight because we were in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, yeah, in the fucking mountain and shit.
Yeah.
And eating tomato eggs every day.
There were no other options.
No. The worst thing is have to deal with fucking couple of vegetarians. People, can I just get some noodles? Nothing else?
罗先生，那个青岛啤酒要把冰镇的，
啊
他说冰镇的12块钱一瓶，冰镇的啤酒，
冰水。
冰镇的不是冰水，冰镇的那个青岛啤酒，
也有矿泉水冰镇的。
矿泉水冰镇，矿泉水不要，就是啤酒要不要？啤酒，冰镇的啤酒。
You guys want more beers?
One more water. Can we get some water?
Ice的青岛 beer.
Yeah.
That's why in
Good.
China,
Okay.
Yeah, Qingdao.
12, the price is 12 yuan for one bottle.
We would love
People, can they get us some water?
Because the 4-star hotels, nowhere else.
Qingdao.
青岛 is okay?
Yeah,
两
definitely
瓶
better
青岛
than this stuff.
2瓶，
两瓶。
好吧？
来一点的冰水，帮我来一罐冰水。
哎，有没有
Thank you,
冰？你们冰块拿点。那冰块啊，那冰块也是 OK。
冰块跟那个水。
哦，好，那个水还有那个水啊，这个。
Which pink? Ice, just ice. They want to give me some ice. I said I don't want to drink tap water. Gotta be bottled.
有那个凉开水跟那冰镇的不同样的。
You don't have bottled water?
He's working up.
Well, he's earning it.
Yeah, he is.
That's his job. Last time I was complaining, the girl also didn't speak enough English to translate.
Oh, the
So I have to fucking constantly wake me up like, oh, should we say condom? Hey, it's condom! No!
that was the tour guide last time.
Different tour guide. So I tell the lady, I say, hey, you know, they don't speak enough English. I don't want to be translated. Because I want to hear the histories myself as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to constantly think about how I'm going to translate all that shit.
Yeah, you're working then.
Was that your first time at phone?
What?
Today?
First time what?